Welcome back to episode 2 of my Pokemon Emerald Imperium Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. My name is JV Evolved. Welcome to the channel. Today we will be getting our first gym badge. I'm pretty confident on that. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just don't see how we lose this battle or the next battle with this team. We have a Volcanion, Modest, Sandveld, that doesn't matter. We have Gumshoes, that doesn't matter. The abilities don't really matter. Whiscash, Multi-Scout, this kind of does matter. It won't come up in this battle, but this is an outright counter to Roxanne. It might deal with the entire team, to be honest. I'm not going to try it, but it is very good. We have Poltegeist with Serene Grace. Good moveset, probably not going to be used here. Pheromosa, Primordial C is a bit of a problem, but it is what it is. Moveset's decent. Probably won't be used in either battle, but I could see it being brought out if need be. And then Electivire, Guts, which I could proc, and it might just one-shot everything. I'm very tempted to. If it was a physical electric move instead of Shockwave, I would, and just let it sweep both battles. Well, maybe not next battle. That Gligar is a bit of an issue, but I do think there's a chance it could sweep. My plan in this battle is to use Volcanion. I will give it an Oranberry just to be a little safe. My plan is for it to to beat the entire team. And if need be, we'll switch. So let's go. Let's battle Candace. So my plan turn 1 is to Flame Charge, and then it has Sleep Powder. I don't think that matters. Even if we fall asleep, we fall asleep. I don't think it matters. Snow Warning, that's fine. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. Flame Charge, it used Ice Shard, which actually is great for us. It saw that we killed, so it has an Aqua Berry. If we would have what is it? Flare Blitz. If we would have Flare Blitz, it was a one-shot, 100%, as you can see by that damage. But Flame Charge, we get the speed boost. I don't know if the speed boost mattered. I'm just getting it to get it, because we can. And I believe now I can just click Steam Eruption, and we'll win. Spheal is the only one. This is sped up, and I don't know how I feel about it. I think we just click Steam Eruption 4 times. Wait, you have an Oranberry. 5 times. Okay, we have to click... We're gonna click Flame Charge once. Maybe twice. Okay. Get the speed back up. No, my phone, I do not want to talk to you. I don't know why you think I said anything close to your name. Because I didn't. Okay. We're only +1 speed. It should be fine. Stottle comes out. I could Flare Blitz, guarantee the kill. I think Steam Eruption kills too. It does. And that just leaves Delibird. This is sped up, and I'm not doing it because you would hear it. But I think the gameplay is just sped up a little. Which I guess it's fine. Actually, I want to see how much it's sped up, because I can tell it is. I remember seeing that setting, and I thought I just had it on whatever I had last playthrough, or last loss, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll save the game. Options, text speed. Okay, text speed is now instant. That's all fine. Battle speed is 2x. Huh. I feel... I kind of want to do this. But, I don't know. I'll leave it as is now, and if it becomes something where I want to change, we'll change it. I think that's the best way to go about it. I do think that's the best way to go about it. Now, we beat Candace, and we're moving on to Roxanne. Now then, Roxanne is a bit more complicated, and by a bit, I mean... I'm checking the speed. Our speed on Volcanion is 30. At 30, it outspeeds everything but Gligar. Gligar is a bit of a problem. We have Whiscash. Never mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna lead this one-shot the Rhyhorn. Almost got a Rhydon, and then almost got a Rhyperior. One-shot Rhydon. If he switches into, it's Roxanne. If she switches into Wooper, then I will Flare Blitz it. If not, then I one-shot the Rhyhorn. I might lower the speed. Steam Eruption, Rhyhorn goes down. So now either they go into Gligar or Wooper. Nosepass. Okay, Nosepass does the most damage to me. Does it have Sturdy? It does have Sturdy. Okay, and it lives this. It does the most damage because it can hit me with an Electric-type move, and it lives. Thunder Wave is fine. I don't think it matters. I think I just click Steam Eruption again. That's a little scary. If it gets a couple crits, that could be a problem. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, Steam Eruption, and Nosepass goes down. At this point, I believe the Whiscash wins. I'm gonna go to Gumshoes here, let it get a bit of attention. Mudshot's fine. Cool. And I'm gonna Headbutt. Headbutt should take it out. It does not. Wooper is bulkier than I remembered. The flinch is cool. Doesn't really matter. Now, all that left is Gligar. With Gligar, I will probably switch into Whiscash. Yes. We go to Whiscash. Wing attack. Cool. And I can click Water Gun a couple times. Speed lower does not matter. I already got outsped. 2 Water Guns kills. Does this take it out of range? It might have. I don't think it did, but it might have. Water Gun. Gligar goes down. We have defeated Roxanne. Oh yeah, it is this battle next. Okay. And level cap is now 20. So real quick, heal up the team, and I'm going to speed up and rare candy everyone up to 20. Water Pulse is better than Water Gun. Magnitude. I'll get rid of Mud Sport. I'm not positive you're a physical or a special attacker yet. I think you're physical. So that does work. I'll get rid of Leer. Bide is a no. Will-O-Wisp. Willow is interesting. I'll get rid of Withdraw. Detect. Detect could be useful. I like our moveset right now, though, so I'm going to wait. I guess I could get rid of Mega Drain. Thunder Wave, I'll get rid of Quick Attack. Could be useful to try to catch something. Pheromosa is probably not going to learn anything. I was correct. And I'm going to check the PC real quick. Move any of these mattering getting up to level 20? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so looking at the next battle, Glameow, Mightyena, and Spoink. Pheromosa wins. I think Pheromosa just wins. I really believe that. Electivire might. I'm gonna lead Electivire. I'll probably switch out on the Spoink just to be safe. But I'll lead Electivire. Switch into something on the Spoink to deal with it. Hi, I'll go get it. And then you'll give me a Great Ball. Deal. I don't remember if Mach Punch is higher priority than, or it's same priority as Fake Out. I don't think it matters. I feel like Glameow is faster, but I don't know. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Okay, Electivire. We click Mach Punch. Okay, it does not beat it in speed. That's fine. Mach Punch, Glameow goes down. Spoink comes in. I'm going to switch out here onto Gumshoes. Why not? I don't think it matters. Icy Wind is fine. Completely fine. We can now click Crunch to one-shot the Spoink. Yeah. Spoink goes down. And now Mariana. I will say, I do like the speed at which I'm playing this game so far with the randomizer compared to the normal run, because these two battles would have took a full episode. Same with the two gym battles would have done in the same episode, or we would have Candace at the end of one and Roxanne at the start. And with this, we are getting through a bunch of battles in a row pretty fast. I know at a certain point I'm going to have to stop, and it'll slowly slow down again to the point where I have to calc. I have to figure this out. It's just going to be that way. It might be as soon as Brawly, to be honest, that I will have to calc every now and then. It's probably Brawly or Watson. Watson is the one that I'm more worried about, to be honest, with the Mega Luxray. I don't know. We might not have to really calc on Brawly. We'll see. We will see. The next is the rival. I don't actually know what starter the rival has. I don't think it really matters. All the teams are the same right now except for the starter. Golbat lead. I probably can just lead our electric Electivire to deal with it. Huh. Let's just check this real quick. Golbat. I could also lead Gumshoes. What is my answer to Poltergeist can beat Hatchram, Cubfu can beat by Whiscash or whatever. I'll probably lead Gumshoes. Yeah. The sniper crits are gonna be a little annoying, but I think it's fine. God, I don't like your Overworld sprite. And then I think it's just safe to have the Electivire in the back, just in case I know if it's a Marshtomp, it's not a good switch in. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna do my initial plan then. We're gonna lead Electivire. We are going to lead Electivire. I will say, looking at our team, I don't actually think we can beat Gardenia. Oh, I already did that. Yeah, I don't think we can beat Gardenia. I don't really see it. Like, I could Flare Blitz a bunch, but if anything outspeeds, it's a problem. And I have a finite amount of Flare Blitz before I knock out myself. So I don't think that is the correct play. That's fine. Hatchram. I will switch into Poltergeist here. If we had a grass type of some sort to eat that's a bit annoying. I'm gonna swing once. If we hit ourselves, I would switch. We didn't. It's fine. Probably KO here. We do. If we had a grass type to eat the Stun Spores or the Leech Seeds, I would be more comfortable with it, but we don't. Okay, I'm gonna switch here into Whiscash, I guess. You know, I was tempted to switch into something else, and I'm happy I didn't. That's fine. It's a bit annoying, but it's fine. Rock Smash. I might not be able to stay on this. I'm gonna Mud Bomb again. Okay, it goes down. This leaves two Pokemon left. Marshtomp. Okay. We will switch into Gumshoes here. So it's Marshtomp. It's this battle against the rival. Speedfell, I'll Headbutt here. Water Pulse, don't confuse me. Headbutt again. Water Pulse, don't confuse me. Marshtomp goes down. All that's left is a low HP Golbat. And I can pretty freely switch into Volcanion here. And have Volcanion take it out. This was by far the hardest battle so far of this playthrough. By far. Steam Eruption. Thornberry, that's fine. And Golbat goes down. And we have defeated our rival. Cool. Level cap's up to 25 now. Pokeball. And we will level up real quick. Water Pulse is a no-go. We have Steam Eruption. I need to get, like, a PP up of some sort, though, for that. I don't even know why. You're a physical attacker. Rest is a no. Snore is no. Poltergeist. Sucker Punch? No. You're a special attacker. Gumshoes. Thunderfang? Over Pursuit, sure. Firefang, I'll get rid of Rock Tomb. Ice Fang? No. I might reteach it later, though. And Electivire? No, not Electro Ball. And no. Okay, yeah. Now, so this would technically be next. Do I see a way that we beat this? Just with what we have? Because the box now, is there anything that would evolve or anything? I mean, we have the grass types here, but no. I don't know when Silicobra evolves. No, I don't think any of these would be that useful right now. Quilladin's not bad. Quilladin probably would beat the Dolive. Would probably beat the Dolive, and it might be able to beat the Sudowoodo. Volcanion can beat everything, but I would need it to beat or outspeed the Roserade, which I don't think it does. 47. Roserade at 20, speed cap is 51, so no, we don't outspeed, so I'd have to give it a Chesto Berry. We would eat a Sludge, probably at that point, which wouldn't be great. And then we'll Flare Blitz, and then we'd have to heal. Or we would lose HP. Like, I would take down a couple, but it wouldn't be enough where I would be confident in, like, Pheromosa to clean up the fight, or Poltergeist to clean up the fight. So I think we do have to wait for at least a couple, or one, maybe two good encounters, where I'm like, okay, we can do it now. I did not get cut. Okay. Get this. Did I get the encounter up here? I think I did. Did I not? Texnav. This is where I got Shelgon, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, now we actually have an interesting predicament, because the Dexnav doesn't show the encounters. I didn't mean to battle you. That's not a actual move. As I was saying, the Dexnav doesn't show the encounters for the fishing routes coming up. And I will have to decide if the Pokemon on the routes that we see are worth getting, or if we wait to do surf encounters. I like how Radical Red does this more, where it tells me if it's a surf encounter or if it's a fishing encounter. Let's relearn moves real quick. Fire Punch. Let's get rid of Low Kick. Relearn. You don't have anything else. Gumshoes, relearn. You don't have anything. Whiscash. Stun Headbutt's interesting, but I'm not gonna learn it yet. Might learn it in time. Nothing here. Volcanion probably doesn't have anything. I'm correct. And I don't think you have a... Oh, you have Quiver, but the Quiver doesn't matter because you're a physical attacker. Okay, so Dexnav. There is Grass. This would be good. I would take that. I would take Urshifu. I would take even the Meowscarada. The surf isn't great. I probably wait here. Dewford, Dexnav. I'm just gonna fish. I'm going to fish here. I don't think anything there is worth waiting. I don't know why I sped up. Ooh, Fuecoco! Okay. Okay, once you're fully evolved, that's actually pretty good. Depending on what the abilities is. Okay. I'm going to Thunder Wave, and I'm probably just going to speed up and spam balls. 57, 52, 47. Okay, we called it. Fuecoco is really interesting. I do like it. Let's get all these. We're also going to have fun going through the different parts of the cave upcoming. just to see what area we're going to. I think we also we fish here. Gyarados would be great, but I don't think it's worth waiting for a 1 in 5 chance of a Gyarados. So I will fish. Pokemon is on the hook. Araquanid! Cool! So, if you watched the regular attempt, Araquanid was a huge part of our playthrough. Granted, it had Water Bubble. This without Water Bubble is a lot worse, I will say. It is a lot worse. But this is really interesting. Depending on the ability, this could be really good. Okay. Okay, well, I'm speeding this up. Shockwave, Mach Punch. Okay, Granite Cave. Okay, and we gotta do a lot of testing here to see what the best area is. Dexnav. This area has a Marshadow and a Gibble. Chimchar and D-Knight are pretty good. Torn. This is a pretty good area. There's a lot of misses, though, which is a bit scary. Okay, this area. Chespin. Gibble again. No. This area is a no. Okay, let's go over here. Get the Everstone. For some reason, I did not mean to do that. Dexnav. Porygon is interesting. Muck's pretty good. Chikorita's fine. There's a lot of okay here. Nothing great. That floor might be on average have higher. It doesn't have the lows that this floor has, but it also doesn't have the highs. I think this floor is so far the correct option, and I will talk to Steven real quick. You get a lot of items. Dexnav. Okay. Is this Fion? This is Fion. Okay. So, I got really excited for a minute. Tinglu, Moltres, and Victini are interesting, but their odds are pretty low. I think I risk the first room. I think I risk this room. Marshadow's great, man. Like, if we get Sentret or even Horsey, I will be really upset. But I think it's worth the risk. I do think it's worth the risk. Grafaiai was the other one that I wasn't that ecstatic to see. We might be able to beat Gardenia now. Might. I don't know. I'm not positive. I might calc a little bit for Gardenia between episodes because I'm not positive on that one. But we might be able to beat it. Just to make sure, like, I don't want to lose because I'm that overconfident that our team's insane, but at the same time, I do think it beats it. Grafaiai, your ability is Mummy, not great. You might have another ability, which might as well check. And get Araquanid as well, because in case you can. Let's check Araquanid's ability real quick. It is Punk Rock. I mean, the added resistance is cool to the sound moves, but you don't really get... I don't think you get any sound moves, so it's just the added resistance to them. It's not great. Grafaiai, Neuroforce. I don't remember what that does. And Araquanid has to wait for its hidden ability to get the Water Absorb or whatever it would be. Okay, Neuroforce is what? Powers up super effective moves by 25%. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. I'll level both of them up real quick. Infinite Candy. Flatters, no. Slash Shore over Fury Swipes. U-turn. I will get rid of Switcheroo. I actually might reteach you Switcheroo to get items. That actually might be a good play. Bubble Beam, teach. Bite. No. I could get rid of Spiderweb, I guess. And let's see what moves you can learn. Nothing great there. Relearn this. Nothing great there. Okay. Okay, so my options are to do Gardenia or to do Brawly. Do I think we can beat Brawly right now? I might have to calc this a little bit as well. Just because. I do think we can beat it, but it's a bit tricky because we don't have a great team for this. Like, Gumshoes really can't do anything. Whiscash can beat Pikachu. We have fighting types to deal with Sandslash and Lycanroc. The problem is the Hariyama, the Guts boosted Hariyama. The Flame Orb. I don't exactly know how to deal with it. I think it has to be Volcanion, but it has Rock Tomb, which is a bit scary. So we'll have to see with that. And then Girder... Poltergeist? Poltergeist probably deals with it. But yeah, that's for future me to figure out. Have a good day, everyone. What is my outro? Thank you all for watching. Have a good day, everyone. See you later.